If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
Trevin Jaggars, you got 5 to 10 minutes on the clock. Good luck in the Baltimore Sports Media Superstar Competition.
Thank you very much. First off, I want to start by talking about the college football playoffs. People wanted the playoffs. They finally get it. We get a 14 playoff, which I agree with, and I think that that's a good start for college football. But now people are saying, oh, we want more. We want a 12-team. We want a 16-team playoff. But no, I don't agree with that. I think that they did it right with 4 games. The more games you have, the less value the regular season. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean as much. It matters, but it's not as important as it was if there's only a 14 playoff or the way it is now. The way college football is, it's the best regular season to me in all sports. Every week there's a game that matters. There's a game with championship implications. You want to win this game, you need to win this game or you're not going to be in the national championship. Mostly every weekend there's a game with that. You need to win or you're in, especially smaller schools. If you lose one game, you're not making the national championship. You're not even making a bowl game. So if you spread it open to a 16-team playoff, it devalues the regular season. You can lose 2 games. An SEC school could probably lose 3 games and still make it into a 16-team playoff. If you look at the end of the regular season, when LSU plays Alabama, one school is undefeated, one school has 1 loss. Normally, in a regular season, the winning team would get into the national championship. The loser would not. If you put a 12 to 16 team playoff in, that wouldn't matter anymore. Both teams would already get into that playoff. The game would have less importance and not as many people would care, follow it, or even watch it. So I think that they need to keep it at 4. 16's too many. I think NCAA football got this one right. Stick to 4 games. Now I want to switch to baseball. The All-Star game's coming up. I thought I would hand out some awards to the first half, some MVPs, Cy Youngs. So starting in the American League, the MVP, which I think the first half of the baseball season, you could go a couple ways. Josh Hamilton's had a hot start. He's always good. Batista's got 27 home runs, 64 RBIs. Josh Hamilton, 27 home runs, 74 RBIs. Paul Konerko's always a great pick. He's a great player. He's batting .332 in the first half. You can go with Robinson Cano. He's had a great first half. He's starting to heat up lately. He's got his average up to .316 with 20 home runs. But I believe the first half MVP for the AL should be Mike Trout. Yeah, he's only 20. Yeah, he's a rookie. But he's leading the league in hitting. He has 10 home runs. He's batting .348. He scored 54 runs, and he's just having a great year. 26 stolen bases. He has the speed to go along with the power. He had 3 stolen bases against the Orioles yesterday. So I think him at the top of the lineup, and even when Pujols was struggling at the beginning of the season, he was there to pick him up and continue along. So he's my first pick for the AL MVP for the first half. And then switching over to the National League, there's a lot of guys that are in contention for that. You could start with former NL MVP Joey Votto. He's batting .345. He's got 14 home runs. You can go David Wright's batting .354. He's got 11 home runs. Surprisingly, Ryan Braun's having a great season. Even with all the steroid allegations, Prince Fielder left. He's having a great year, batting .305. He's got 23 homers. And even Carlos Beltran decided to turn the clock back. He's playing real well, just like he used to when he was back with the Mets. He's batting .306. He's got 20 home runs. Even has 8 stolen bases, showing he still has the speed. But I think the National League MVP so far has to be Andrew McCutchen. He's got the Pirates in first place in the National League Central. He's playing great ball. He's batting .356. He's got 16 home runs, 14 stolen bases, scoring a bunch of runs. He's 54 RBIs. So he's doing a great job, and I think he should continue along, and he'll probably have a good shot at being an NL MVP. Going back to the AL for the Cy Young Award, a lot of great pitchers in the AL. Jared Weaver, he's missed a few games, still has a 9-1 record. You look at David Price, he's got 11 wins. But I have to say, in the American League, that the former last year's MVP and Cy Young Award winner, Justin Verlander, would have to be the first half Cy Young Award winner. He's doing a great job so far. He's got 9 wins. He's got 223 Ks, so he's doing a great job, and he should be the first half Cy Young Award winner in the AL. Back over in the National League, there's a lot of players. If you look at the Giants, they have Bumgarner, they have Kane, who pitched the perfect game. His stats are great. The Nationals, with how well they're playing, they have 2 pitchers in Strasburg and Gio Gonzalez that could be considered up there as Cy Young Award candidates. Strasburg has 9 wins, 2.8 ERA. and Gio Gonzalez, 11 wins, 3.01 ERA. They're all doing a great job, but I think the National League, it's a runaway right now with R.A. Dickey, the knuckleballer. Everyone thought the knuckleball was dead when Tim Wakefield retired, but it's not, and he's back. He's got 12 wins, scoring a 2.4 ERA, 223 Ks he has, so he's doing a great job. And right now he's the Cy Young Award winner in the NL. And Rookie of the Year, over in the AL, you could go with guys. Jesus Montero's having a great year. Yu Darvish, now an all-star, thanks to the fans. He could be in the discussion. But when I pick a guy as my MVP who's also a rookie, in Mike Trout, he's got to be my pick for AL Rookie of the Year. And I think he'll run away with that one. Then over in the NL, who's my NL Rookie of the Year? That's a clown question, bro. You got to go with Bryce Harper. There's nobody else in the NL that's even close to him. Fans want to see him. I thought he should have been in the All-Star game. I don't know how he didn't make it with the fan voting. There has been power in D.C. since Friday, so that might have something to do with it. We'll use that as an excuse of not getting voted in, especially when it went down to 4 people. When Chipper got in, when Matt Kemp was hurt, I thought he'd have a great chance then, which I'm glad Chipper got in also. He needs to have a good All-Star send-off game like Cal did when he hit the home run. But Chipper hasn't played in Kauffman Stadium yet. It's the only stadium he hasn't played in yet, so I'm glad he made it there. But yeah, I was surprised Bryce didn't get in, but he's definitely the choice for NL Rookie of the Year. Then last but certainly not least, it's the Managers of the Year. In the AL, it's probably a 2-man race with the with the Orioles and the White Sox. You have Robin Ventura on the White Sox. He has the ball club playing great ball. They're 45-37 leading the Central, but they're expected to be a good team. They've performed lately in years. A team that hasn't performed was the Orioles, and that's why Buck Showalter is my AL Manager of the Year. With only 69 wins last year, they already have 44 this year. They should go well over that and continue to play well. The only reason he won't be the AL Manager of the Year is their pitching. Young pitching, who performed at the beginning of the year, but as of late has not, which has led to the demotion of Arrieta, Mattis, and hopefully these guys can correct things and come back up. Glad to see Tillman came up and did well, so hopefully he'll. And then Bundy, in years to come, they should pick it up, but that's a reason why he wouldn't be the AL Manager of the Year at the end of the year. Then over in the NL, it would be the Nationals, Pirates. Pirates leading the division by 2 games, and then the Nationals with Davey Johnson doing a great job there, has the ball club 48-32. He'd have to be my choice for the National League Coach of the Year, and the only reason why he wouldn't win would be Strasburg's situation. Do they now want to limit his innings? They want to keep him below 160, but if they're in the middle of a pennant race in September, they're going to want to use him. They want to win. So we'll see if they stick to that, but that'd be a reason why he wouldn't win. So those are my awards for this year, for the first half of Major League Baseball, and we'll see how that comes out at the end. And one more topic I'd like to touch on is the whole Tiger Woods situation. People saying, is he back? Is he not back? But what do people define as back? Is he back to winning tournaments, or is he back to the dominant, fearful player that he used to be? He's been out of the game. Nobody stepped up to take his spot. Rory had a great year last year. What has he done this year? Nothing. Bubba wins the Masters. What did he do in the U.S. Open? Didn't even show up. So is Tiger Woods back? I believe so. He wins last week at Congressional. He's now first in money earnings for the season. He's first in FedEx standings, and people are still questioning him. He's probably the only guy in sports that could be one in both of these, and people are still saying, is he back? Can he win? What's going on? So, I think Tiger's back, and I think golf needs him to be back. Nobody's watching golf if Tiger's not playing. Nobody's watching golf when he's not winning. I know I don't watch when he's not in a tournament. Last week at Congressional, when that storm went through, there was no fans allowed on the course on Saturday. It was just the grounds crew and the media. You look at every other golfer, there's about 3 people in his gallery. His caddy and his parents are the only ones in the gallery. You look at Tiger Woods, there's a couple hundred people following him. Golf needs Tiger to be back because he needs it to sell. I have Nike clubs, Nike bag, Nike clothes because of Tiger Woods. I may not play golf very well, but at least I look decent when I'm out there. And that's because of Tiger Woods. And I believe golf needs him to be back, and he is back. So that's what I think about all that. If you want to discuss those topics, you think I'm wrong, right on some topics, tweet me, Trevin Jaggars. My Twitter handle is @Trevin8, Trevin, the number 8. Send me your thoughts. I'll respond. We'll have some fun.
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.